Hello and welcome everybody to another Aetherdrift draft, however you want to call it. It is the new format that we are drafting. I'm Paul Cheon, and today we are sitting at Mythic, rank number 356. Now, the last draft didn't go as well as I'd like. Look, I saw a shiny Mythic rare 4th pick, and I took it, and I kind of forced it. I took the loot, and I wanted to loot. Can you fault me? You know you would do the same early on in the format. But anyways, let's maybe try to draft a little better. Fundamental good drafting, ABC drafting, and try to get a good result this time around. All right, now before I head into this draft, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Let's say you want a booster box of Aetherdrift or a booster box of any other sealed product, or some singles to round out your constructed decks. Check out TCGplayer.com and make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before you make any purchases. Additionally, go to heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want great deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and more, you name it, they got a ton of great stuff. And also, they're going to be at MagicCon Chicago. So swing by the booth at MagicCon Chicago, say hi, tell them Paul sent you, and you'll get 10% off your order. Additionally, heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your order. All right, let's go. I am ready. I am locked in. Sita Varma is an incredible rare. It's just, look, it's a 2-mana 2/3 with an exhaustibility of I win the game. Overrun. Really good card. Transit Mage, also really good card. At common, I like Grim Bauble, and Broodheart Engine is also the other consideration. So we have two multicolored cards. I think Sita Varma is better than Broodheart Engine. Then there's Transit Mage and Grim Bauble here as well. The question is this card good enough to first pick? I think it is. Transit Mage is also really interesting because I can put this in kind of any blue deck, but I feel like this card is good enough. So we'll take it. But you know what? I'm willing to move off of it if it's not available. Damn it. If I took the Transit Mage, I'd take the Memory Guardian here. But honestly, I love Fang Druid Summoner, so I'm honestly not even that sad. Like, I think Sita Varma Fang Druid Summoner is probably just a better start anyways. Like, if I get a Tarion, this just becomes incredible. And all I need, honestly, is to just find a Gibrick Omnivore at some point in the draft, and this still just becomes a really, really solid card. I do think it's the best card in this pack. Lightning Strike is fine. Cloud Spire Coordinator, also fine. Memory Guardian is very, very good in artifacts. And Spectral Interference, I actually like a lot in blue-green as well, because oftentimes you're passing with mana up in your exhaust decks, which works really, really well with counter spells. But let's take the Fang Druid Summoner here. And, you know, this is a completely respectable start here with what we have so far. Moving on to pack 1, pick 3. There is Pit Automaton, which is a really interesting card in the exhaust decks. I'm considering this. There's also Hull Drifter, and then Siphon Fuel as an okay removal spell. Hull Drifter is also just an okay card. It draws me some cards. If I was the artifact deck, I can certainly take this card, but I'm also really interested in Pit Automaton. I mean, given my blue-green start, I'm going to take this. This card's really fun, and now I actually know how this card works. So let's take this over the Hull Drifter, I think. Okay. You know what? So what was it? Transit Mage, double Memory Guardian, Hull Drifter? Whatever. Hazard of the Dunes is better anyways. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Yeah, and look, I took the Pit Automaton. It makes it so that this is actually reasonable to exhaust. I like the interference as well. So blue certainly seems open. And I got this as well. And green is very deep. So I think we can still end up in a blue-green deck. And this is still a really, really good start. Like, I can't really complain about this start. I have 2 good 2s. Or actually, I don't even know how good Pit Automaton is. But certainly these green cards are also good. Here, there is Molt Tender, which I don't mind. The rest of the pack is actually pretty bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this. Just a good mana creature. Yeah, I just feel like every time, again, it's too late now, and I hope this is not a repeat of the last draft, but Nesting Bot is a completely reasonable card in the blue-white artifact deck, but I'm happy with a Trip Up as my first interactive spell, so, you know, blue-green. Certainly blue is very open, so I should just take the blue cards. And I have enough green cards here where I'm pretty happy with where I'm ending up here with what I have. That is a late Broodheart Engine, I will say. But there's also a Wild Rush Verge, which is really good for what I'm trying to do. Pivoting into black-green here seems kind of tough. And splashing the Broodheart Engine also doesn't seem very good. Look, this is just a really nice, good, clean land to play into my deck. And like I said, blue seems open. So I think being blue-green is better than taking the Broodheart Engine. What did I say? Best blue common. It's this and Bounce Off. And getting this 8th pick is a really, really good sign. So very, very happy with Flood the Engine here. Ooh. Yep. So nobody is in black-green, which is actually really interesting because black-green is one of the stronger color pairs in the entire set. But we're set up here for blue-green. I do like Skystreak Engineer more than the Surveyor. Just a good 2-drop, mana sink, etc. So let's go ahead and take that. And you know what? This one looking way, way better than the last draft that we had here. Guess I'll just try to cut off the green here and take the Jaguar. Certainly seeing some black cards and some artifact cards here as well, but that ship has sailed. I'll take the... So if I was drafting best of 3 and I really need a Disenchant effect or Shatter effect, taking the Gassed Out Blockbuster makes sense here. Voyager Quick Welder. All right, you know what? Let's just feed the person we're passing all the artifact cards here. And hopefully they just hook us up nicely in the next pack. So, hey, I like the start. Total... Oh my gosh, another one. All right, wait. Is this better than Sky Serpent Seeker? And look at this pack. We're going to table something. Hazard of the Dunes, Omnivore, Ketrodon, and Hull Drifter here. Is Seat of Varma better than Sky Serpent Seeker? Oh my gosh. I think so. Yeah, I mean, this is a 2-3. It's a good body. It's unfortunate that we opened the Seeker, but it's legendary, so maybe I shouldn't take the second copy, but come on. Also, it's a rare. Like, I want to play with this. This is just the ultimate mana sink. And, yeah, let's go ahead and take that. Here we have Ketrodon. Thunderhead Gunner is actually playing out as one of the best commons in the set, which is actually really surprising. It is good, but man, it's playing out really well. And that's a testament to the speed of the format. But for me, it's between Ketrodon and Nimblethopterist. And I am a Ketrodon believer. Just... excellent creature. Just when you're behind, it also cycles early as well. Here we're going to slam the Elvish Refueler. I hope it's not bugged still. There is a bug with the Elvish Refueler where if your opponent has an exhaust card, they can also exhaust with this, which is one of the most egregious and terrible bugs you can have in the format. Really hoping that they fix that. It could theoretically be correct as a result to take the Pothole Mole, but I'm going to take the Refueler. This card's really, really fun in blue-green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to exhaust already. So love that. Here, there is nothing really in this pack here for me. Veteran Beast Rider is an excellent creature. This is the 3rd Broodheart Engine that we see. Don't really want any of these cards. I'm going to just take this. Like, I probably won't play it. But if the draft ends up going really poorly for me, and I have no vanilla creatures to search for, maybe I play this to search with the Fang Druid Summoner. Here, I'll take the Pothole Mole. I do think it's better than the Midnight Mangler and Scrap Compactor. Just a really solid card. Late Grimbauble here. There's a Thunderhead Gunner as well if I wanted to splash, but I don't, it's a good card, but Pothole Mole is also good. Oh my gosh, there's a Ranger's Refueler. This is one of the best payoff cards for the exhaust deck. It sucks passing Stampeding Scurryfoot, noting that there's also a Grimbauble in this pack and Keen-Eye Buccaneer. A lot of good cards here, but Ranger's Refueler is on another level, I feel, in the blue-green decks. And wow, Greenbelt Guardian here? Okay, we are getting the hookups here. I like Beast Rider Vanguard and Hull Drift. I like Beast Rider Vanguard, but this is perfect. Our 2-mana cards are premium. And then now we got an 8th pick Bounce Off. We're seeing all the Grimbaubles on the planet Earth, but Bounce Off is amazing. I have a lot of good 2-drops. I need some interaction. This is absolutely perfect here for us. So really, really liking this pack. And oh my gosh, all 3 of these cards tabled. Wow. Well, I'm taking Hazard of the Dunes here. There's a Gibrick Omnivore for the Fang Druid Summoner, but this card is simply far too good for me to pass. And I already have 1 Ketrodon and this exhaust. And I already have 2 good exhaust payoff cards. Let's take Hazard of the Dunes. This deck is looking fantastic. I have 8 exhaust cards in this deck. The Automaton is looking very, very fine and dandy here. That's right. I said fine and dandy. 16 cards here that I love. And then, yeah, this is just a really, really good setup. Even if Pack 3 goes pretty poorly, this should still end up being a solid deck. We have 3 interactive spells here. I will take the stall out here in case I absolutely need more interaction here. I don't think I'm super interested in splashing, but let's take the stall out. I don't want to play it. I'll take the jungle hollow here in case I need to splash. But really, really good setup here. Let me know what you think. Sita Varma or the Serpent. I've played with Sita Varma before, and it was incredible. It just wins. Oh my gosh! This is the dream draft. We just opened Sabsunen in my blue-green deck. I opened two Sita Varmas and Sabsunen. It doesn't get better than that for opens in your Simic deck. That is unbelievable. Let's table the Gibberish Omnivore for our Fang Druid Summoner. But this is the dream draft. Let's freaking go. Let us freaking go. Okay. Diversion Unit is actually just okay. I don't actually think I care too much about it. There's also Molt Tender, which I kind of just want to use to ramp. So it's Molt Tender, Lagak, and Interference. Do I want to take Molt Tender or Interference? Let's try the Molt Tender here. I feel like this is a very mana-hungry deck. Now, if I see more Pothole Moles, I'll put a higher priority on that as well, just because that just gets my mana engine going. But my deck is so mana-hungry, I think the Molt Tender will be quite nice. Here, I'll take Ketradon. And now I'm good at... I'm really, really good on top-end cards here with the double Ketradon, Sabsunen. Like, I am good here now. I am feeling really, really great about this. There's a Scrap Compactor, but I do like Skystreak Engineer. I just, look, if it says exhaust on it, I'm just going to take it. And we are looking good. And there's the second Pothole Mole. Very, very happy with that, with the double Molt Tender. We are very, very heavy on creatures, but I like all of them. So now I'm on the market for some blue interactive spells. Blue felt open in pack 1. So if I can just pick up more Flood the Engine, Trip Up type effects, I will be very, very happy. Also, I need a vanilla creature for Fang Druid Summoner. That's also some... Oh my gosh, that's a Hazard of the Dunes. I mean, Spectral Interference and Broken Wings is fine, but I'm just... Look, this is interaction too. It blocks everything. That also acts as interaction. Let's take it here. I already have 2 Ketradons too, so yeah. Okay, this is just... This deck... Okay, there's the Bounce Off. Guidelight Pathmaker also in the pack, but double Bounce Off is great. And this is my deck. It's perfect. Yes, I know the Artifact deck would have also been fine, but can I really complain about what I have here so far? We'll take the starting column in case I need it. I'll take best of 3 practice. I'll take Wreck Remover. Spectral Interference. I actually, given that I have no other interaction, I think the Spectral Interference is good here. So I will try to find something to cut out of my deck for the Spectral Interference. There's also Scrap Compactor. I am light on interaction. I wonder if I should play this as well. There's a Wild Roads. I don't like Wild Roads. Like, if you don't have mounts and vehicles, I don't think you should really play it. Just like, having a land come into play tapped is just such a liability. But I do have double Pothole Mole. Alright, what else do we have? Wreck Remover is no good. Kaelorna. Lagrian Jaguar. Okay. Yep, so I second picked this card, but I actually whiffed on it. The Gibberish Omnivore in pack 3 didn't table. So I probably shouldn't do it. Honestly, I have more than enough things to do with my mana. If I even had an Omnivore, I'd play this, but I don't think it's worth it to play Kaelorna when I have all these good 2-drops already. So let's just cut the package. It happens sometimes. It's pretty rare to miss, though. It is pretty rare to miss. But this is still a really, really good setup here. 9 green sources. I have, what, 1 vehicle? Honestly, I'm not going to play it. One of the big reasons why, too, is because I have 2 copies of Molt Tender. So I really want to play the Molt Tenders on turn 1. So I don't want a green land that comes into play tapped. If it was a blue tap land, I might play it. But a green tap land, I just don't want with a deck that's playing double Molt Tender. All right, I have just enough interaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need to cut 1 creature from my deck, and I'll be okay. Huh. Maybe it's just the Scrap Compactor. Like, I have some bounce, and my creatures are mostly going to be bigger than what they have. Like, it works with the Pit Automaton, but it does... I love all of my creatures. Like, I just like all of them. This is 17 creatures and a vehicle. Yeah, let's just cut Scrap Compactor. I like all these creatures. I like all the exhaust cards. We have a bunch of mana, but I don't want to cut lands. Like, I want to just keep hitting my land drops. With 10 exhaust cards, I'm just never running out of stuff to do realistically. So I just want to be heavy on the mana and just keep just playing all my cards because they are really, really strong. This taps for blue? Okay, so let's go 9 green, 7. Let's do something like that. I want to have 9 green sources for the Mold Tender. If this tapped for green, I would switch it the other way. But yeah, let's do this. All right, this deck looks exciting. You know, I wish I had maybe like a run over or something, but I feel like this is still going to be fine. And I'm really excited with how this plays out. All right, now before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I do have a Patreon channel. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for all your support. It truly means a lot and allows me to continue making this content. Access to my Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, which I do believe is a really great way to up your limited game. All right, turn 1 Molt Tender here. We do have the Pothole Mold to go with it, which is nice. If I draw an island, I can play the Skystreak Engineer. If I don't, it's fine. We're just going to self-mill ourselves with the Molt Tender. Gibrick Omnivore. Let's mill a card. There's the island. Okay. Which is actually good, because now I can play the Pothole Mole and know for sure that I'm going to be able to get this island back. Boom. Get back the island. And we even have Bounce Off available here. And of course, I'm just happy trading the Mole here with the Omnivore. Voyager Quick Welder in green-white, okay. Oh, free Scrap Compactor. Look at you. Let's mill a card. And then we can go... just go double Engineer. Sure, whatever. I have a second Pothole Mole, so I'll use that to get back the Willow Rush Verge. But we have our defenses set up here. And what are they going to do? Use Scrap Compactor to kill one of my 3-drops or something, right? Totally happy with that trade. Starting... what is happening here? What is this? Okay. They're... oh my gosh, they have double Bright Glass Gearhulk and they missed on the Pothole Mole. I am on tilt for my opponent. That is insane. Okay, let's go play the Ketrodon here. Oh, they can kill it though. I gotta think about this actually, because they can kill it with the Compactor. Let's just take it slow. I'd rather have this in play. And my 1/3 blocks these creatures. And if they use the Compactor to kill my 3/5, that's fine. Oh, they want to do... okay. Why did they use 6 mana to kill this? Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll take 4. I have more than enough cards in my graveyard now where I just don't want to mill myself anymore. I think. Oh my gosh. Alright, Sabsunin in play. Let's go. I was going to play Ketrodon. I was going to be happy with my little Ketrodon. Earth Rumbler doesn't do much. Nesting Bot. So what are they, like green-white artifacts? Alright, let's draw some cards. Oh, this is great. This is truly great. So they can attack me next turn. They have a 7/6. I have access to 2, 6, 7 mana. Alright, let's just play Ketrodon here. I'm at 20 life. Like, my life isn't in jeopardy too much. And I still have a bounce off available here. Now, this does have Vigilance, which is kind of annoying. Like, should I just block with the Ketrodon? I'll just take it. Veloheart Bike. Okay. Alright. Now we want to end of turn bounce this. Sure, let's exile a Molt Tender. And we get to attack for millions of damage. They're at 13 life. Yeah, this is infinite. Sabsunin, best card in the entire set! And we have, this is the second time we've had it, but this time we're not splashing for it. It's just in our main deck. And it is glorious, and it is wonderful, and it just makes me feel nice and happy inside. Alright, round 2. Perfectly nice hand here. 4 lands, bounce off, engineer, Hazard of the Dunes. Just kind of an average deck here. Ooh, playing against, I think this is Raph Levy, so we are in for a good match here, probably. There's Sultai. I like my deck. What do you have, a Quag Feast? Like, what do you... Oh, Scrap Compactor? Sure. Should I be playing this card more? I just feel like more people have been running this, but I don't know. I'll save it. It's a 5/5, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna let... You know, they use their turn. I still play a 4/4. I play this. Next turn I can go Greenbelt Guardian into Flood the Engine, which is great. If they kill this, then sure. What are now that they play Swamp, I'm more concerned about like a spin out or something. But this is the great thing about bounce off. Like a lot of these bounce effects that you've seen recently allow people to only bounce opponents' creatures, and being able to save your own thing is very, very nice. Debris Beetle is incredible. Let's shut that down. The thing is, they still get value, right? They still get to, like, drain me, so that's really, really strong. Tranquil Cove? What? They don't have good blocks here, so... Alright, we're just racing here. This is kind of all I have, so let's see what happens. This is a lot of pressure, so they need to come back. They do have a 3/4, but on this board, the 3/4 isn't particularly strong. I have a 5/5, and then a 4/4 that can threaten to be a 7/7 next turn. And then I also have the Flyer that can get in for extra damage as well. Double Pactol Terror. Okay, fair enough. They have... I wonder what they're splashing the white for. They went deep. It seems like they have a removal spell. Yep, I'll take it. Certainly not chumping with Molt Tender. Oh no, they have the Bone Splinters card on Debris Beetle. I was talking like about how Flood the Engine is awesome and it's really hard to get blown out. Oh no, it's just Quack Feast. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, River Churn Monument. Oh, I like it. I like it, Raph. I like it a lot. 4, 5, 7, 8. They're going to take it. I'm just going to play this. And exhaust. Okay. All right. I mean, having a 4/4 in play here is still pretty strong. If they kill the Refueler, it gets interesting. But they need to, like, kill the Refueler and play an artifact or something. So, I am at 11. They're at 6. It's close. It really just comes down to how much interaction our opponent has. Siphon Fuel and Hazard of the Dunes. Okay, so they're playing a defensive game here. Unless they have Bounce Off. Okay, I can self-mill myself here. I have only 3 cards. All right, with the land. And we drew Pit Automaton, which is actually really good because it blocks really, really well. So now I think the plan is to just get in the skies. Try to draw an untapped land. Okay. Let's attack for 3 in the air. And then I can play Pit Automaton, which is a pretty good blocker on this board as well. Let's remove the bounce off. We don't have any ways to get spells back. And having 2 4 toughness creatures against the pair of Pactol Terrors is very, very good. 4 toughness is a very important number in this format. There's a lot of 2 3s, 3 3s, lightning strike, etc. So 4 toughness I found to be kind of the magic number in this format. 4 toughness, and if you can somehow get to 7 toughness, triple Pactol Terror. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do, right? Like, I can't. There's nothing I can do against all of these Pactol Terrors. This is insane. Stop drawing artifacts, Ref. Stop it. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Certainly want to play Hazard of the Dunes here. I think I just play both. And then if they play 2 artifacts, I lose. Yeah, because I just need... I need a bunch of blockers here as well, I think. I mean, alternatively, I can just... No, I'm just going to attack for 3 in the air. And I just... Look, at this point, I'm just hoping they don't have enough artifacts, that's all. They're at 8 life. Boy, oh no. God, they went so deep on the colors. How can you... How does your mana work there? They must have, like, starting columns and stuff. Okay, this is... I had a good start. I think my deck is excellent, but triple Pactol Terror is something else. So here I can, end of turn, pump my Elvish Refueler, draw a card, and then we get to decide what we want to do on our turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5... And I can copy it, so I can actually put 4 counters on this. They can't really attack me, so that's not something I'm concerned about. Scrap oh my gosh. I see. So if I pump my Refueler in response, then 2 of my creatures get tapped and they can attack me. Okay, I'll just let this resolve. Yeah. I will say, I'm probably a dog here. I'm not going to win this game. And this is kind of the issue with not enough removal, I guess. But, like, yeah. I'm actually curious how many Pactol Terrors he has in his deck. It'd be really funny if he was just slow rolling another artifact. But clearly he doesn't have one. Or if he does, it's like an expensive one. So I feel like, yeah, they probably have another removal spell, though. And they ran out the Compactor to try to get me to tap my 2 creatures to pump the Refueler to keep it alive. But... that's not going to happen here. Yep. This totally makes sense. Yep. So they can't attack me, and then now we'll just activate this. All right, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? They have lots of ground blockers. I'm at 2 life. The problem here is they have the Scrap Compactor. If I attack with this, they can kill this. And then if they play another creature, they can crew and attack me for lethal. That's not good. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Oh, I can also duplicate effects. Oh god, this is so rough. 5, 7. The problem is if I give them time to just draw an artifact, that's also terrible for me. So I just don't even know what to do. Yeah, I mean, any artifact kills us. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. Any artifact killed us there. But my hope was that they just had some other creature. But, yeah. That was a game too. Like, even if I had the Scrap Compactor, like, I kill one of the Pactol Terrors, but I don't think that's enough. GG's ref. Let's keep going. Look, I lost to a Hall of Famer with an excellent artifact deck. It happens. It's all good. Oh, they even had Debris Beetle. I forgot about the Debris Beetle. All right, this is a good hand. Seat of Arma, Ranger's Refueler, Trip Up, and Hazard of the Dunes. And our opponent is going to 5. What do I lead with? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Engine Rat? Ay, ay, ay. Let's play the Refueler. It's harder to kill. Alright, they're just keeping it back. That's fine. I'm just playing premium cards, and good luck to you, sir. They also mull the 5. Black-green's pretty good, though, against mulligans. No reason not to just keep adding to the board here. Look at our creatures. I mean, they were all really, really solid. Yeah, they're just like, I do not want to play a game where you have premium card, premium card, premium card. It's like, you just don't want to play against that. You're just, if they can't kill my vehicle, it's just over, right? I'm just drawing cards. I'm building a huge army. You're down 2 cards already. I totally get it. If I wasn't recording, I'd probably concede as well. Alrighty, opponent on the play. Oh, for a second, I thought this was the Arena special with all green cards, but this does tap for blue. This hand, I'm going to keep just because this format's a little bit slower, but yeah, like not having cheap plays is obviously not great. Oh my gosh, turn 1 Molt Tender, never mind. That is great. And this is the type of deck that always just has something to do. 10 exhaust creatures, Sab Sunan, Molt Tender. You know, this. Oftentimes you look at this and you go, oh, yeah, this is obviously just a card only for black-green. But you know what? Turns out even a delayed mana creature in this format, still really solid. Still really, really solid. All right, blue-black artifact deck from the opponent. This is the kind of deck where 1 Broken Wings main would be nice. Oh, wow. It looks like they need lands. Another land there for us. Mutant Surveyor. Okay. So they're going to have maximum speed. I don't want to bounce the Wreckage Wicker Folk. Let's mill a card. Pothole Mole. Dang, that would have been nice. Alright, let's play Hazard of the Dunes. And, you know, against blue-black, I don't really feel good about this. I just feel like it's very likely that they have some answer for this, but what am I going to do? Quag Feast. Yep, it is down. All right. Need to draw some kind of a threat here. Yeah, that counts. They're going to have maximum speed here. Just a little bit annoying. Like, I'm debating whether or not I want to shut down the Mutant Surveyor, but then if they play another big annoying creature, then I'm going to be kind of sad. I'm going to do it just because it's just a good use of my mana. So let's just... And it is an annoying creature. So let's do that. Keep the 1/3 in play, because next turn, I want to exhaust this, and I still have bounce up available. Bounce off available, rather. Now, if they play a Pact Terror or something like that, obviously that's not great. But this also slows down their speed. And if they have something like a Risen Necro Regent, I can slow them down. All right, another Mutant Surveyor. Ooh, Elvish Refueler. That is an incredible, incredible draw. I wonder if I just want this in play, or if I want to play the Refueler. Let's play the Refueler. If they kill one of my creatures, I'll probably try to save it here. Spin out. So they're going to get to maximum speed. But I think it's worth it to save the Refueler. Surveyor gets in, max speed. The Wreckage Wicker Folk attack doesn't make much sense. Like, this is just absolutely no reason to attack with this. I guess they don't think I'm going to attack them back, so it doesn't, you know, sure. I hope I don't mill something good. Okay, mill the forest. Happy about that. Play an island. Let's play the... So they're keeping up 2 mana, so I'm wondering if they have Spectral Interference. However, I can pay for that. Alright. We're not really on the offensive here, so we're just going to chill. Mutant Surveyor will be able to hit me one more time. Ooh, cycling the Archfiend. Okay. Another spin out? Yikes. Okay. Alright, well now we're like running out of action, I guess. Alright, yeah. Do I want to mill? I have a land already. Alright, let's mill one more time. That would have been good. Oh, come on! Come on! Alright, so now we're getting flooded out here. 8 lands. And okay. Okay. Alright, well, clearly they have something here, but not too much I can do. They probably have a maximum velocity or a removal spell. It has to be maximum velocity, though. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. So, yeah, this attack was nonsensical. Alright, Risen Necro Regent. That was the card I was most afraid of, and now we're... Yep. Now we're in some serious trouble. Remember that thing I said about never running out of gas? Well, it kind of feels like we're running out of gas here. Well, my mouse is also dying on me. I don't know why. It's a wired mouse. So they can hit me for loads and loads of damage. 8 mana, so +4/+4. 6/7. All right, I don't need the mana anymore, so let's just jump here. And what does this land do? Oh, it lets them loot? Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to die here. It's unfortunate. Man, I like my deck a lot too, but the double spin out and I just kind of ran out of stuff to do. I have double Pothole Mole. Maybe I should play 16 lands. I just have like, maybe I just have like a little too much mana. Yeah, we're like, there's not, we can't really come back from this. They're going to make another 2/2 here. Yeah. Doesn't feel good. So, you know, sometimes you just need removal. Sometimes you just need removal. Double Mole Tender, double Pothole. Even the Pit Automaton is kind of a mana source for my exhaust. Alright, opponent on the play, and I am on the draw with 4 islands. Skystreak Engineer, Molt Tender, and Sita Varma. Oh god, this hand looks pretty mediocre. I'm gonna mulligan that. Well, this is, it's like a 5-land hand, but I guess I'll keep. Now we're just kind of hoping to see some action on top. Got a bunch of Molt Tenders and Spectral Interference. Oh, I'm on the draw. I thought I was on the play. Okay, sure. No 2-drop, okay. Hello? Let's get Greenbelt Guardian going. Next turn I can go like Molt Tender, Interfere. There's a lot of stuff I can do. District Mascot, okay. Wow, and they missed the land drop. That's good for us. And we mill the Ketrodon, which is also fine. What can they even do to punish me here? Like, I'm really not sure. But you know what? Let's just get in for 2 and just, like, maximize our board situation. And I don't think I care about countering anything next turn, so let's just play out another Molt Tender. Look at my board. I have 4 creatures in play on turn 3. And I think they're missing another land drop, which is really unfortunate. Let's keep milling cards here. Bounce off, sure. And Migrating Ketrodon, wow. Okay. Well, that's a turn 4 Migrating Ketrodon. We'll never complain about that. Boom. There you go. The power of the Molt Tender. Like, the only way this is bad is if they play a Death Touch creature, I think. But outside of that, this is just far too much to handle, I think. Let's give it Trample. And... yeah, I'm just going maximum aggression here. Like, this just puts them at 4. Yeah. Like, I don't care about having the counterspell up here. If it was a closer game with a more even board, I would certainly keep it up. But all right, that was just an unfortunate game for the opponent. We've had several non-games so far, right? Would like to have some better games here. Alrighty. 3-2 is the record here with our sweet blue-green deck. I am actually kind of disappointed. Picking up 2 losses that quickly with this deck. Although, granted, like, I feel like there was not too much I can do about my losses, so it is what it is. Mana heavy hand here. I will instantly block this Grease Wrench Goblin if they attack me. Maximum. Okay, no. We're good. That's fine. Gilded Goda. Okay. Alright. Well, we got a 2-3 here for the Goda. Good draw for us. Giving us a 2-mana creature to play. If they kill this, obviously, that sucks. But if they crew, then I don't care. Ew! Grim Javelineer? That's like the worst... oh my gosh. That's like the worst possible thing that could have happened. If I draw an island... no, I don't need to draw an island. Okay. Well, what do I even do here? We'll see. I have a bounce effect. I have an interference. Granted, this is early enough where I should still probably just... I don't know. I'll just take it, I guess. They just have infinite mana. Well, you know what's interesting is they didn't have another creature to play. I guess I could have bounced the Javelineer, but... honestly, like, they could be sandbagging, but I need to just counter this. I just gotta counter anything. It'd be funny if they had a land. They could have a better creature. Sideswipe? Hellish Sideswipe? That's pretty good. That's okay. Well, we have Hazard of the Dunes here at least. But now the Javelineer can just attack me. And I probably should take the damage. Or should I trade? So if they do this, I will take it. Like, this is a really silly attack. I mean, this basically just gives away the fact that they have a maximum overdrive. So we just take it here. And we have Hazard of the Dunes plus Bounce Off available on the following turn. Thunderhead Gunner is fantastic. Gas Guzzler. This has to be maximum overdrive. Like, without a doubt, this is maximum overdrive, right? It's still tough, even if I know that they have it. I can target the Gunner, and they can't replay it, and I take 6. Right. And they can't replay it this turn. And I don't lose either of my Hazard of the Dunes, so. They could also let this trade happen, but I'm pretty happy trading a Hazard of the Dunes with a Thunderhead Gunner. But it does tax my blue sources. They can just be like, oh, whatever, go to 5. And then just kind of figure things out. But like I said, Gunner is really, really good on this board. They should go for it here. Yeah. So, I mean, they knew I had it. I knew I had it, etc., etc. Okay. How about Sabsunin off the top? All right. All right. That's one way to get back into this game. Now, I am at 5 life, but now I'm blocking everything. Okay. Now, next turn, basically, the important thing next turn for me is to just find another play, because I can't block with Sabsunin. I just need to find a secondary play to go on top of the Seat of Arma, because they can't attack me. I actually don't know why they played the land. They might have wanted to rummage the land away, right? Okay, there we go. We found the extra card to play, and oh, flood the engines. That is super interesting here. Because I think the Gunner is how they get back into this game. So let's shut that down. Yeah, they should have kept the land in hand. Anyways. No attacks. Alright. This is good. This is good. What is... Okay. Like, now at this point, I don't care if I lose resources, right? I have infinite... I have so much coming with the Sabsunin. Even if they have a maximum overdrive, it's just... It is what it is. It's totally fine. Is this like a Pyroclasm? Alright, whatever. Do your worst. Good game. Sabsunin for the win! Look, there is a reason why this is the best rare over the last year. This has a 71% games in hand win rate. You know what the best rare in all of 2024 was? Overlord of the Mistmoors and Aurelia's Vindicator. For Murders of Karlov Manor, both of those cards were absolutely insane. And this has a 3% higher win rate. Aurelia's Vindicator was at 68%, and this is at 71%. That's how insane Sabsunin is. Alrighty, we are 4-2. 4-2. Making a nice little comeback with that 2-2 start. We are on the play here. 2 forests, double pothole mole, and a scrap compactor. I'm going to keep this. This is simply just, will I draw land number 3 on turn 3? So I have 2 draw steps at a land. But if I do, my hand is fantastic, right? Also, I have a cycler I can draw. So like I have 14 lands I can draw along with Ketrodon, which gives me another draw, and 2 Molt Tenders. So that's 17 cards I can draw out of 33 cards. Twice. So I'm a pretty heavy favorite to be able to find something in 2 draw steps that gives me mana. So that missed. Oh, what am I saying? I always forget. Trip up cycles. No, this was an easy keep. All right, turn 2, Prowlcatcher Specialist. Please give me an untapped land. Or please give me a land. Come on. Come on, deck. Don't fail me. Oh my gosh, that was scary. All right, let's play Pothole Mole. Let's hit another land. Well, you know what? At least I'm not drawing these cards. That's really unfortunate. What's funny is the Scrap Compactor was a land. Oh, they discard a Spectacular Pileup. Okay. Okay. And no land for us. Of course, if I miss here, I'm going to be extremely pissed off. Oh my gosh, it was the last card down. Holy cow. They missed the land drop. Okay, they hit the land. I guess they can attack me if they want, but... Nope. Pace Setter Paragon and a white drop? Oh, Nesting Bot, sure. Alright. Alright, so we're effectively stabilized at this point here, right? This thing can potentially hit me for a lot. So I think I just play Hazard of the Dunes. Full control. And then now we full control, because now it's really hard for them to attack me, because I can also have the bounce spell. And I'm happy trading the Hazard of the Dunes for the Pace Setter Paragon if it makes them take their turn off as well. This is a pretty risky attack. Sure. If they have another combat trick to go with it, sure. Yep. That's fine. I mean, that was their whole turn, and it doesn't... Oh, it gets trample. Oh, that's gross. I was thinking it doesn't get trample, but it does. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go Hazard of the Dunes. Another 4/4. Hopefully they're just out of stuff. You know what I mean? This is an excellent blocker, but, you know, we're kind of on... Given that we're on the back foot, it's like, if they have something, yes, we will be in a tough spot. 2 cards left, though. Let's see what they play. I still have the Elvish Refueler as an extra kind of way to sink my mana. Collision Course, sure. And look, if they have Collision Course plus something else, so be it. So be it. Huh. I actually do like this attack from the opponent. It's going to deal a lot of damage to me. Let's double block here and take this. I want to keep this alive. So this forces them to pump this to kill one of my creatures. But I don't lose both, and I go to 6. Sure. All right. All right. So let's play the Refueler. And let's relax for 1 turn. Now I also have the Scrap Compactor as an option too. But they need to stop drawing like removal or something so that I can leverage all of the advantages here. Okay, Scrap Compactor. Oh, they can't attack me. Oh, they do have this Thopter, which is actually really annoying. Okay, here's the issue. I can only utilize this ability on my turn, but I can use this on my opponent's turn anyways. And that would give everything +5/+5. That is huge. So my guess is they're going to just attack me with the Thopter. I mean, taking 1 isn't too bad, so... But I need to draw more creatures, I think. It's pretty dicey. Okay, it's a 2/1. Leon and Surveyor, okay. It doesn't do too much. I can do this for 5. Boom, all my stuff's huge. Oh man, what do I do? Being at 5 life sucks. Like, can I attack with Seat of Armor here? I just don't... I'm at 5 life. Like, they can just hit me so hard. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I can do this for 3. 4, 9. Or I can just do it for 6. Let's just do it for 3. Just get some extra counters on here. Sure. The thing is, they can just, like, crew up these vehicles, block, and attack me back, so it's kind of rough. I'm gonna kill the Thopter, I think. They have 1 card left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands now. We needed lands early, and then we kind of whiffed on it, and now we're just like, please, just something. Ah, this sucks. They drew something else. God, this is so disappointing. I absolutely love my deck. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we gotta kill that, I guess. I think I'm just dead, though. Am I just dead? Crew this, crew this. 6 attackers. I block the 3 biggest ground creatures, and I die. Wow. What a... They were sandbagging one of these, too. I don't know which one. But I have to kill this. Oh, man. 9. Really needed like a Ketrodon or something. You know, this might go down as probably the most disappointing. This is probably the most disappointing finish that I'm going to have in this format. Like, my deck was really, really solid. Double Seat of Varma, and then also the Sabsunin. Just like premium creatures across the board. I'm granted, like, I ran into a good deck. Like, my opponent had a good deck. But yeah, this is extremely disappointing. Didn't they have me dead? What the hell? Did they not have me dead? Okay, I'm gonna do this first. To try to draw something. Okay. I will now activate this. To try to draw 2-drop. Because I drew the land. Okay, you know what? This was good sequencing from us, right? We're trying to stay alive. So we have a bunch of creatures. It cannot attack. Wait, hold on. I'm at 5. Yeah, let's chill out here. I can give +7/+7 to my whole team. Okay, they're discarding. Okay. Was I not dead there? Felt like I was. Okay, if they attack me with a Thopter, they die, I think. Okay. If I draw a land. Hold on. I mean, obviously they can have something. But I have access to 2, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 9, 10, 11 mana. So +8/+8 my whole team. Oh, no, it's not lethal. They just block everything and attack me back, right? Although I guess I can use this to copy. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I'm not sure what to do. I think I just wait. So how many... I have how much mana? 5, 9, 10, 11. I have a 6-drop. 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3. 6 mana. I just do it for 2. That sucks. Oh, this is a defender. Okay, well, that's good to know. So if I attack with this, what happens? They block here, make a token. I have 4 blockers. This gets through no matter what. If they play another creature, they have 6 attackers. And I block 4 ground creatures. I don't think I'm dead. But I need to get them to keep, like, chumping because, like, obviously I'm dangerously close to dying myself. Adrenaline jockey, sure. I go to 1. Basically, the Surveyor and the Thopter get through. Okay. All right. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is... Oh, the scariest thing ever. I only have 4 attackers, though. So I just cannot do anything too rash. In which case, this is already big enough. Let's just... Because if I draw another exhaust creature, I want to be able to play and exhaust it. There you go. Okay. Oh, that gives trample. Damn, I should have done this. I would have won. Okay. I can copy this ability, but do I care about copying that? I don't think so. I care more about just being able to draw more creatures to play. All right. So here, I don't need to attack. I just wait till the next turn, and I'm good. I just wait till the next turn, and I'm good. I have a million creatures. I can give them all trample with Sita Varma, and then I attack for the win. As long as they don't find a way to pump their flyer. I have 7 blockers. Oh, what a close game. What a close game. We've drawn a lot of cards. Okay, we're at 2. Lightning Strike would have killed us anyways. Gastel Blockbuster. Okay. That kills Ranger's Refueler. Sure. But this should be lethal. Okay. Bounce off. Okay, so blue, blue, green. X is 1, 2, 3. Sure. Why does it want me to pay a green? Hold on. Oh, it's double green. Okay. Then we can do it for 4, I guess. Oh my gosh, did we win this? Oh my gosh, were we not dead on that previous turn? I don't know what happened there. Oh my gosh. That one, I was going to be so sad if we went 3 and 3. I was going to be so sad. But now, we're still in it. Or, oh, I guess it was only going to be 4 and 3. Oh. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we won that game. Exhaust payoffs for the freaking win. Oh my gosh. All right. Get myself back into the game because that one... all kinds of emotions in that one, I will say. All right, opponent on the play here. A little bit of a slow draw. A little bit of a slow draw. Really need to... this is like the hand that wants to go first. Or have a Molt Tender or a 2-drop. I guess I cycle into Refueler. Let's just hope they don't have the most... incredible fast draw here. All right, Brutal Heart. Okay, so they don't. So this is going to be something... this is going to be the type of game that goes a little bit longer. At this point, I don't actually need to cycle this. I have 5 lands already, and I have a play for every turn till turn 5, right? So they play the Surveyor, which is annoying against specifically the Refueler, but I think that's fine. I actually am not going to play the Refueler here and just leave up Spectral Interference. I just feel like it's pretty likely that they want to play a creature here. And my 2/3 doesn't do a good job of blocking anyways. Yeah, I honestly do not care. I'll just counter anything. The thing is, I'm using my mana every single turn here, so it's fine. Oh my gosh, we drew Sabsoon. Every time we draw this, things just, you know, the game feels a lot easier. They might have a removal spell. Wreck Remover. That doesn't... wow, that is a surprising inclusion here. Okay. Jam it! Jam it! Wonder what they're splashing blue for. But play this. Indestructible. Not too many answers for this card. The -6/-6 spell does exist, though. Hazard of the Dunes. That's great for us! Alright, so now we're going to draw some cards here and try to come back or not get totally ruined here. The good thing is they're only on 5 lands, so they can't turn this into a 7/7. Yeah, Ketrodon seems excellent here. We'll pass. Next turn, this is an 8/8 Trampler. It's going to give us so much value. This is just perfect in this type of deck. Or in this matchup specifically. Who am I kidding? It's perfect everywhere. But you know what I mean. Haunted Network, sure. Okay, that drained me for a fair amount of damage. But I do have reach creatures in play. Let's attack. Let's get another Hazard of the Dunes in play. Let's get another Flyer or Reach creature in play and the Compactor. We are just using our mana as well as we can every single turn. This is our board. It's great. They're at 17. Getting that attack in means now I can turn things around and be the aggressor. They do have a Shafet Archfiend in the graveyard, but it's kind of awkward to put this into play given this board. And I can kind of block everything, and then this is just going to draw me a million cards. Look at all these reach. There's like so much reach in this format. It's like good luck with flyers. And next turn I get a really good attack here, and they can't even... I see. Okay. So let's block here. Block here. If they, I don't want to play it into maximum overdrive or whatever. Let's just block like that. This way, this doesn't die. If this won't die to the Archfiend coming back. And if they have maximum overdrive, they have maximum overdrive, right? Like if I double block, I lose both my creatures, which seems really bad. So seems like the best option right now. I guess I could have also blocked the Surveyor, but I can also attack for a lot too. Run over, sure, okay. So did they just lose Wreck Remover? Huh. Okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that was... Look, they have to do some desperate things here just based on the board, so I get it. But obviously I am more than happy with what's happening here. Reach, reach. This can't do anything this turn. This card is very annoying. Although I can kill it, I guess. I kill it and attack for 6. Now, they can get something back, though. I'm just going to play the Ketradon. Just keep my life total high. We can attack with this. Because I have 2 reach creatures. They put Plow Through in the graveyard. They can get Ketradon back to gain a bunch of life. But Sabsunin, that is. Oh, the Frog God, too strong! Frog God, too strong. Man, okay, this started out a little bit rockier than I would have hoped, but now we are clawing back, and we're drawing Sabsunin a lot, and we're now playing for a trophy. Oh, how fortune can change. All right, can we go first? We can. All right, I'm keeping this. See, this is the nice thing about the Ketradon. I'm on the play, I have 2 islands, but I got 2 cyclers. So I have a Flood the Engine as a removal spell on turn 3. So if I don't draw lands, like I just have that as an option. If it wasn't for the Flood the Engine, I might not keep, but also I'm over-indexing on green sources. I have 10 green sources in my deck. So, wow, turn 1 Scurryfoot into turn 2 Imitator. That's quite strong. Now let's cycle. There's the green. Triple Hazard of the Dunes. Alright, let's just play a creature. This is a little bit awkward. Like, I still need another land. If I don't, I can still flood the engines. Gibberick Omnivore, okay. Land. Land would be amazing. Yes! Yes! I'll give them I'll give them this. Like, I'll just play this. I'll save flood the engine. Like, you have this. Obviously, it's very, very good that they can do that. But I think it's more important for me to play Hazard of the Dunes here. To have a good board. And then we're just trying to play for the really, really long game because we have just massive creatures. And the thing is, if I just keep playing these massive creatures, it's going to be hard for... Oh my gosh. That was a really strong turn from the opponent. Alright, we got to shut that one down. So with the Pit Automaton, they're going to need 6 mana to be able to make a thing and then copy it. But I feel like counteracting the Seat of Arma was more important there. But they're on the play with a really great curve. Lots of things here. Let's hope they miss. They missed. Yes. Ooh, that's a good deck. They got good cards. Okay, so they didn't choose to copy. Sure. But they have a huge board. Land? No. But we just have infinite Hazard of the Dunes. So it's still hard for them to attack me. And we have here a stalemate. The nice blue-green mirror. Now, as the game gets longer, I'm the one with the active Seat of Arma. So as long as I just keep rattling off lands, I'll be in a pretty good spot. Hull Drifter. I like their deck. And look at this. It's mostly commons minus this. Like, this is a really legitimate way to do well. I think blue-green is an excellent color combination. Let's get this in play. They can't counter it. That Hull Drifter can't attack me either. 2 cards left for the opponent. They did draw a bunch of cards. Elvish Refueler. All right. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. They got the Scurryfoot. They have the Automaton. Okay. Their deck is awesome. And I need to get the Scurryfoot off the battlefield now. I drew my own Refueler, but it's not as exciting, I will say. Yeah, this is brutal. They can copy it too. So they get 2 3/3s every turn. I don't actually think I can beat that. They kind of built their own version of Tron here, and I don't have the removal to actually pull it off. All right, well, at least we have a flyer. Oh, they have a Hull Drifter. All right, well, yeah, this is going to get out of hand really quickly. Oh my gosh, they have the same deck. They have the same deck, but with the Sabsunin. All right, you know what? There is no shame in losing to this deck. There is absolutely no shame in losing to this deck. It happens. They just kind of have the same deck, and they drew the better part of their deck. I can't even attack them. This is all but over. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Anyways, whatever. We're super dead. They're at 21 life with Sabsunin in play. You know what's funny is like, oh man, my opponent has a really sweet deck with a bunch of commons and stuff, and then, you know, they have this and this as well. So it truly is a mirror, and they just got their things going quicker than we did. Like, we have great creatures in play, but this is just... I need another Flood the Engine. But the thing is, even if I deal with the Sabsunin, like, what... Like, how am I stopping this? They're making 2 3/3s with the Pit Automaton every turn. And they drew Flood. Okay, you know what? All right, you know what? I'll look at a card. But this looks like a complete blowout. Blue-green is the truth in this format. We almost got there. But I'm pretty happy with the way that we navigated most of our games. And I do think the Automaton's actually good. Remember what I said before about 4 toughness? Double Stampeding Scurryfoot. This deck is like a... This deck's like a 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10? I mean, it's really, really strong. Double Scurryfoot with the Refueler, Sabsunin. I guess there's a couple of filler level cards. Like, I don't love the Imitator. Hull Drifter is fine. Look, okay, this is at least like 8.5. Really great deck. And unless I draw a card that says I win the game, it's over. No trophy. GG's Crimson Air, you drafted a fantastic deck. Congratulations. We drafted almost identical decks, but they drew their Sabsunin. And you know what? I've won plenty of games with Sabsunin, and 6-3 is still a very respectable finish. Really would have loved to pick up a trophy with this configuration, but honestly, this deck was fantastic. Fantastic. 2, 3, 4 interactive spells. Ultimately, put the Scrap Compactor into the deck just for an extra form of interaction. We had double Seat of Arma. The Molt Tenders were good, just to make sure that we had things to do in the late game. We had just good luck killing us with Flyers, double Hazard of the Dunes, Migrating Ketrodon. The only thing with this deck is lack of hard removal, but I just felt like, you know, our creatures were just fantastic. We had 10 exhaust creatures, triple Hazard of the Dunes. I mean, this is easily easily a deck that you can see getting a trophy. This is easily something that I would say going into the draft, like once this is all said and done, this probably has over a 50% shot at a trophy. And we got close. We had some good games. And I really, really like the way that this deck played out. Really, really solid stuff here. And you know what? 10 out of 10 would draft again. A little bit short, but man, Sab Sunin, you are the real deal. Needed to draw it in the... You know what's funny is even if I drew my Sab Sunin in that last game, probably losing that game regardless. But kudos to our opponent with a fantastic deck in their own right. And we just came up a little bit short, but that doesn't take anything away from what I believe to be one of the better decks that we've had. You know, this is certainly better than even some of the trophy decks that I've had. And I was really, really happy with the end result of this deck. Really, really happy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I do have a Patreon channel. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much. I actually just posted a Patreon exclusive video as a best 2 out of 3 draft for patrons of a certain tier that they do get access to that video. And I post extra videos there when I make additional content as well. Additionally, check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs, whether or not it's some singles to round out your commander decks, your modern decks, your standard decks, or some sealed product. You want to buy some boxes to crack open some packs? TCG Player is the place to go. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before you make any purchases. Last but not least, check out heavyplay.com for all your Magic the Gathering supply and accessory needs. If you want deck boxes, playmat, sleeves, all that good stuff that you need to just make sure you're fully prepared at your next Magic the Gathering tournament. Outside of the cards, heavyplay.com is the place to go. heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.